The voice behind the letters. The voice that writes Dear Aida does not come from the beginning of the road. It comes from a place further on, from the stretch where the scenery has repeated often enough to reveal its patterns, where certain ambitions have lost their shine, and where a few quiet truths have proven themselves stubbornly reliable. This is not a voice intoxicated by ideals, nor is it one hardened by disappointment. It belongs to someone who has watched certainty collapse without letting meaning collapse with it. The author has learned slowly that most of life's pain does not come from cruelty, but from confusion, from mistaking noise for truth, from mistaking intensity for love, from mistaking movement for progress, from mistaking admiration for worth. They have seen how easily people surrender their judgment to crowds, to status, to borrowed beliefs, and how long it takes to recover it once lost. So these letters are written with restraint. They do not shout, they do not sell, they do not try to win. They are offered the way one offers a map, not to dictate a route, but to prevent unnecessary wandering. The person writing Dear Aida is no longer trying to be impressive. That phase has passed. They have learned that performance is exhausting, that applause is fleeting, and that the most important work happens where no one is watching. They now live by a quieter measure. Can I respect myself when the room is empty? That question shapes the tone of every letter. This is a mind that understands psychology, but refuses to hide behind it. It knows the power of unconscious forces, the pull of attachment, the contagion of desire, the distortions of status and ideology. But it uses these insights gently, not to label or diagnose, but to help another person see where they are standing. Clarity here is an act of care. The author has loved enough to know that love is not a rescue. They have learned that no one completes you, that chemistry lies easily, and that devotion without boundaries eventually turns to resentment. And yet, they have not retreated. Love still matters deeply. But it is now understood as practice. Attention returned, truth spoken early, repair attempted honestly, time given deliberately. Time itself has left its mark on this voice. There is an awareness, never stated outright, that days are numbered, that losses accumulate quietly, and that regret grows not from bold mistakes, but from postponed living. Mortality is not dramatized. It is respected. It sharpens the writing, trims excess, and focuses it on what endures. Most importantly, this voice does not seek followers. It does not want agreement. It does not want loyalty. It does not want to be needed. It wants the reader to stand on their own feet. The letters are written with an open hand, not a closed fist. Take what helps, leave what doesn't. Live your own life. Dear Aida is written by someone who has learned that wisdom is not about having answers. It is about knowing which questions are worth carrying and how to walk with them without losing yourself. The letters come from a place beyond urgency, beyond ideology, beyond the need to be right. They come from someone who has paid attention long enough to see what breaks lives and what quietly holds them together. And having seen that, they write, not to shape another person, but to spare them unnecessary harm and help them become, in their own way, fully themselves.